So guys, I'm Truzuo tracking 2. I set off so many nukes at end reality in Hydroneer. This is by Let's Game It Out. Let's check it out.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Hydroneer today, a game where you can create big machines, create even bigger messes, build money bins full of riches, blow up houses with dynamite, and do just a little bit of fishing.
And don't forget to crashing your game.
Recently added something new that I think we're going to have a lot of fun with. But before we get into that, today's video is sponsored by Techland and their upcoming game Dying Light 2, which is coming out on December 7th for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Listen, people, well, I think we know what I'm going to do. I also want to highlight something called Techland GG, which stands for Gamers and Goodies. December when the sequel comes out. Again, Dying Light 2 comes out on December 7th and you can pre-order it right now. So if this sounds exciting to you, check the link in the description. Techland, thanks again for sponsoring, and I'll see you on December 7th. So here we are in the wild world of Hydroneer.
We're back.
Our journey begins over here with our big, beautiful truck. This is what's going to take us all the way to our first area. Buckle up, everybody. It's going to be a long journey.
I swear he always hits that same sign.
Welcome to
every single video we reacted to so far.
Dirt, you got some tools, and a whole lot of water.
Save the fish this time, Josh, please.
Is a whole lot of nothing. But if you take this here shovel, take some of one, put it in the other,
how to teach the new people how to play the game.
To get some of this, and then you combine all this stuff, and then brush it down. Oh my God! Congratulations!
Look at that!
It's a beautiful baby gold nugget. Oh, and there's more where that came from too. Because don't worry, we don't want you to be an only child. And before you know it, we're just overrun with pride and joy. So what are we gonna do now? Oh, just the thing that any proud parent would do. Sell your children at the jeweler, of course. How much for all my infants? I mean, nuggets. Ah, 91 whole coins. What a fair price. And now that we've got some newfound coin, we're gonna go spend it at tools and equipment. Think of this as like medieval Home Depot, except crappier. And
medieval Home Depot. I wonder, what did he do last time that he broke it? Oh, dude, it's been a minute. I haven't been thinking about it, but let's see what they did. Oh, they had a dynamite, and they was able to blow up fish, I believe, and it turned into scrap, and that's how he was able to do it. And then there's only a certain type of fish that would sell. That's right. So I wonder what he's gonna do now, because they added it. He showed off the nuke. So there's a nuke bug now, or it could do the same thing. Maybe so, or maybe they fixed it. Let's find out.
With even fewer employees. But the important part is they have all the things we need.
Anything
like
new? I don't think
helmets, safety first. Wood foundations to make everything nice and orderly.
Is
and
that new?
So we can see at night. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're here for only one thing. The fishing pole.
No, Josh, the fish have suffered enough. This is the second video now where we're about to go basically kill the whole population. I know you, Josh. Don't do it.
So one great easy way to make starter cash in this game is to do a little fishing. You just
not a little. Josh's little is like everyone's like 8-hour session.
Let's see how much we can sell this for at the jewelers, because that makes sense. Ah, 6 coins. I'm rich. Now I know that wasn't very much, and it seems like doing something like digging was easy and more profitable, and that's not true. But allow us to take a joyride, and I'll show you what the plan is.
Oh God.
Welcome to Bridgeport, the historic mining town with a little something for everyone. Were you looking to buy a fancy new ride? Well, they've got that. Were you looking for fancy furniture? Well, they've got that too.
I don't see anything new at the shops.
Your conveyor belt game? Then look no further than Conveyor Nation.
Conveyor
but right now, we're not
Nation.
interested in any of those places. We're interested in this one right here.
Oh no.
Power and logic. Behold, Hobson's Power Works, your one-stop shop for all kinds of stuff we probably don't care about.
I don't still see anything new besides that nuke.
Things seem pretty cool. We're actually only here for one thing. Actually, I take that back. We're here for 2 things.
Why would they add that?
Added a mini nuke to the game, and only for a whopping 26,000 coins. That's a lot of fish.
Dude, if this was like $1 million, Josh would still go for it. Dude, Josh is that type of person.
But that's where these come in. At their much more affordable price of $360.
Wow,
we're going to be using
wasn't that higher before? Or am I
my last
losing
playthrough,
it?
we learned something. With fishing, we can make some money. And the place where the dynamite fits into this is there's an infinite money glitch. But first, we need to be...
Did he make another video because they put it out before they patched it and Josh made the video? If that's the case, that's smart on Josh, but the developers are going to have to patch it again. Unless they patch it with the dynamite, which he seems like he's going to do it again. So maybe he found another way?
Able to buy the dynamite. So give me a second first to make a little money. Okay, this...
No, okay, this is tame, but what does the river look like, Josh?
Should do it. Yep, that's what I like to see. You hear that sound? That's the sound of money being made. So how much money do we get? Ah, 730. A lovely sum. All right, let's go get us some supplies. So as mentioned,
oh wow, he didn't do all that.
Some dynamite. Now we're only gonna need one for now. We're also gonna need something to set off the dynamite, like
oh,
this
he must be just getting enough to buy the one, and then he's gonna fish a bunch.
Paltry sum against our 730. And don't forget, you want to be really careful when you're driving with dynamite. It is a fragile substance after all. Okay, let's go get our dynamite set up.
That's a good question. Well, I don't know the logistics. I don't think dynamite would explode because it needs something to set off the gunpowder, right? Unless obviously it ignites on something, then yes, it would explode. But I don't think it just falling over would ignite it. It would have to catch like a spark or ignition, right? It's not like it's a bomb or like something where it's like a failsafe like goes wrong and then it goes this boom, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
First, the big thingy, which we're just going to firmly smash into the ground. And then for the logic unit, we're just going to place it right up against it. Yes, it's perfect and will definitely allow us to set it off from a safe distance, also known as in front of our face. But before we blow that up, we need some new fish friends, some very specific kinds. Why, there's one right now. Don't ask me why it works this way, but we're looking for specifically red and blue fish. And I want to get about 10 of those.
Huh, because last time he just put them all in a pit as a joke, and then he blew them up and found out this way. So he must have, I don't think he said in the other video what fish it was. So it's specifically the red and blue fish that only work with this glitch.
Which is going to become clear momentarily. There we go. 10 miscellaneous red and blue fish. Now, just as a reminder, if we were to sell these fish normally, we would get 70 coins for them.
Damn.
Or we could do something far more exciting, which is sacrifice them to an explosion. Yeah, that's the spirit. So now that we've got our fish here, it's time to blow them up. Now, I must warn you, this is probably going to be unpleasant, because you're not supposed to light dynamite in your face, so you might want to cover your ears and possibly your eyes.
Whoop.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. You, me, and a beautiful crater. And what might these cubes be? Well, this big one we can move out of the way.
So they definitely didn't patch it.
This is what's left behind from our detonator piece. But these other 10 little cubes here, these are what's left of the fish. Random scrap metal can be smelted into a scrap bar. Or we could sell them straight up to the jeweler, which is what we're gonna do right now. Let's go, little cubes.
So
Come
70.
If you want to
I don't think he ever did it like a guesstimate of what it was.
If you look at the total, it says they sell for no coins. But that would be a lie. Those 10 little fish cubes actually sell for one.
Wow, he must have figured it out, because maybe some of the other ones just sold for less and he figured out which ones were the best ones to do, because in the other one it was like 0.01, and so we had to do it a bunch so that those 10 fish gave them 10 cents, like exactly 10 cents. Interesting. Josh is on game. He's on lock. Well, can you still spam it?
Cent a piece, so we just sold them for 10 cents. Here's the kicker, they're still here, so I can just keep selling them over and over and over again.
I guess they did not
sell enough of them. Oh my days, one whole solid coin. So all we need to do is hit this thing over and over and over again until we have enough for...
No, you did not do that. Please tell me that you at least got an auto clicker, Josh. Like, they're like legit like 2 seconds. You could even make one faster than trying to do this by hand. Don't do that. Just ask ChatGPT to make you an auto clicker if that's the case. No way you did that by hand. Please tell me you didn't do that. And are you a millionaire?
Okay. 26,000 and a little bit extra. And now anytime we need money, we can just do this painful process again. Let's go get us a nuke, shall we? You know what? Let's take this thing with us too. I wanted to test something when we get there, and it's going to require this card. So we have the money to buy the nuke, but it just wouldn't feel right to buy it without trying to steal first. So I had the curiosity if we can use this card to steal one. Just so you know, here's what happens when you try to walk off with it. If you didn't pay for it,
the devs realized this last time, the first video we watched.
I figured out various shoplifting methods, one of which was drop it off right at the edge, step on the other side of the boundary, and then pick it up. But that doesn't work anymore. It won't let you do that. And another method you can use is if you pick up one of these pallets.
This guy's the king of not paying for stuff.
Things, and pretty much once something is part of the pallet, it's really part of the pallet. But seeing as how I still didn't pay for the pallet, I can't go to the other side and pick it up. So I was curious if I could take this thing and just put it on the cart that I do own. You never know what's going to work. You got to try stuff, right? Okay, so pull the cart behind me, walk this thing to the edge, place it down. Where the hell did it go? Where'd my cart go? Wait a minute. Are you
What in the world? This is the same thing that kind of happened to the car you use when you try to put all that stuff on it and it flew away. What in the world?
You seeing this? I think I can safely
It's
say
an
that
orbit.
the cart has somehow made it through the boundary. Well,
Dude, that's
this
not
isn't
moving
what I was
slow at all
expecting.
either.
I guess that's technically shoplifting.
It's
although I don't
spazzing
think
out.
I'll be using these items anytime soon. So the downside is I lost my cart. Well, cash, looks like you're going to be used for something else. It's time to head over to the place where we can buy more carts.
Josh is the only one to do this.
740 coins. Agile cart. Fast cart. I don't need all this. Oh, here we go. Crappy, janky wooden cart. Only 350. Now we're talking. Come on, cart. We got some experimenting to do. So wait, if I just pick up one of these, put it on the ground, take a nuke, put it on the pallet, take the pallet, put it on the cart, drag the cart behind me, and then let it go. Oh my god, it's a Christmas miracle. Oh boy, we're gonna need more carts for this.
Oh no.
Okay, so I've got 3 carts here. We're gonna take 3 of these pallets, and just for the sake of the experiment, we're gonna put a different item on each.
Oh
so
no.
we've got a $15 cork, an $84 logic
This can't be
cable,
good.
and
This
this
can't be good.
$670 intake pipe. I like this one because it's tall. So let's see if overall size matters and what goes on the
Jesus.
cart. Okay, starting with the one with the cork. Let's see what happens. Well, it looks like that launched. Test number 2.
Oh god.
Looks like that one's also gone. And now for number 3. Let's give it a shot. Well, this definitely appears to be working. There's carts flying all over the place now.
How does he figure this stuff out, man?
Would you mind waiting a quick second? I think we need to experiment with something else real quick. First things first, we need to buy a plot of land and try to ignore all the crap flying at us in the sky.
How do you even
for
delete that?
sale, the very beautiful
It's like
South
is it
Hope.
like a
This'll
physical
do
entity
nicely.
now in
For
the
only
world?
6,600, I'll take it. Now that we own a sizable plot of land, it's time for stage 2. A little something I like to call shopping. Let's see. What do I want? Maybe these concrete floors. Gonna need a lot of these pallets. And we're gonna buy a bunch of...
What in the...
Carry on, I guess. And we're gonna buy a bunch of miscellaneous things. So hang on a quick second. I'm gonna set up our new playing field.
Hours and hours. I don't even want to know what he's doing.
Just put this guy in position and okay. Feeling pretty good about that placement, as well as that one, and all of those, and all of these. I don't...
Like, why don't I even question what he does anymore? It's like he's gonna take it very light in what he does because he's gonna focus on the nukes this video. No, let's just figure out how to send the wagons to the stratosphere, and then let's just do it to an extreme amount. What in the dude? This guy's patience is like unrivaled by nothing. It can beat patience itself. Like, what in the world? Who has this much time to line all this shit up like this?
I don't know how many are here, but I do know it's a lot. Now the only thing left to do is load up all these pallets.
Oh my god.
All this miscellaneous crap over here. And there you have it. Row after
no
row
way you put
after
Dude.
row. You know what this actually kind of looks like? Is that one game I played. Winkle to J. Little
1,
Shop,
2,
that
3,
one.
4,
Kinda
5.
has that same vibe of putting crap on tables, right? Oh, how much
Dude. I can't with this guy.
things change yet stay the same. Let's start with just one row and see how this goes. Here goes nothing. 1. Liftoff successful. 2. 3. Oh, that one's having a little bit of trouble. Hey, don't let your big brothers intimidate you with their Mach 5 speeds. If you feel comfortable in that tree, just go ahead and stay in that tree. And another. And another. Come on, bookcase thing. You got this. Listen,
I guess it does affect how it moves.
You just need to believe in yourself. There you go.
To some degree.
Yep, there you go. First flight. You got this. See, what did I tell you? It's not so bad, right? I bet you didn't think you'd be watching a cart make out with a tree today, did you?
No, I did not.
Business as usual. Well, that's one row down. The skies are certainly a little bit more busy than they were, but by no means
I don't
full, so I
see
guess
the
we have
other
no
ones. It
choice
seems
but
like
to
they're
proceed
still...
with row 2.
Maybe it's just we don't see
I don't know
them.
if it's particularly clear, by the way, but the more we launch these things, the more heinous the frame rate is getting.
I would assume so, because they're trying to calculate it because it's moving so fast.
Oh dear, that cart took another cart with it. Well, I'm sure they're very happy.
My
together.
god.
Okay, that's a second row launch. Things are just looking super out there.
I just want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, that's like over like 200 something, like 216. Like, dude, what are we doing?
Aren't they? You know, it does look like it's getting late, though. Let's take a quick power nap. Ah, nothing quite like sleeping under the stars and watching possessed carts fly over your head. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. We got some carts to launch. Oh, this one got misaligned. I just gotta put it back on and... You know, never mind. I guess that one's, we'll just let that one go. No, I couldn't help but notice a lot of weird stuff is happening. Another card just got abducted. Did you see that? Well, that's cool.
Dude,
I guess you're just doing the work
this guy
for
just
me.
makes
Like,
most
really,
random content,
we'll just
dude.
kick back and let the cards pick themselves up for a while. I haven't even launched everything yet, but I think we have a pretty good idea of how this is going. And
dude,
I like to
it's
call
like
it
flies.
to 2 frames per second. No matter where you look, there's a cart
How's
flying
he gonna
in the
fix
air,
this?
and if ever you get lost, you need only look to this
Oh
rotating
my
star
god,
made of trash,
they're all hitting
and
each
it'll
other now.
always guide your way.
It's like a giant meteor forming.
There, by the way, this is absolutely a worldwide phenomenon. No matter
surprisingly,
where you go, it's raining cards.
not that many physics objects you put out there, and it's lagging.
Maybe we can clear up some of this air
I guess not. I guess there's a lot of them that are gone.
Yeah, this seems like a smart idea, right? Okay, fingers crossed. We're gonna set this and run.
Oh no, not a nuke.
Or are we? What? My computer didn't like that.
I would assume so.
Say. Well, the good news is the frame rate's back. I'm not sure at what cost, though. Since I had to restart
my
the
god.
game, everything that was flying around is now
well, at
just
least it stops the
frozen in
physics
space.
from trying to be calculated in the game.
Busy skies into a sky crypt. You know where I think we went wrong? We should have built like a little boundary. That way they can't just fly.
No, that would have been hilarious
like
in a
so
box.
Let's set some boundaries this time. Yeah, kind of like that. This time around, we're gonna put only carts with bombs on it, because that seems like a safe idea. You know, something like this, like the world's most uncomfortable.
So he must have just used the same method to get the money.
Set these things off in an environment.
You didn't use a nuke to use the fish, whatever.
Just one and seeing what happens. Oh, they're confined, all right, and apparently really anxious to get out.
That's crazy.
Looks like it managed to escape. Be free, little card. Okay, so let's try that again. This time there's 16, and we're gonna launch them all at once. Well, they seem pretty contained this time. What do you think? Should we add some more? I don't see why not.
And there goes the
game. I guess it didn't like all those hard collisions. Okay, so we're gonna do that one again, but this time we're gonna add a little something. Once we set all these things loose, there's still gonna be this guy, which is connected by a wire that leads all the way out here to this detonator. And fingers crossed something cool will happen. As expected, everything is confined and trying to escape, and the mini nuke is still in the middle. Quickly, before the game crashes.
Pretty cool. I don't think it did anything.
Those flying nukes are really durable, aren't they? Okay, well now I'm curious. If nukes won't explode when they're attached to pallets, can you create a chain reaction at all? Only one way to find out. I would assume so. Okay, now we have a nice long row of nukes.
Of course,
the only
why
one
not?
Connected is at the very end here, which just like the last time goes to a detonator that we control. So let's see if we can do a nuke chain reaction, shall we?
Yep, that's satisfying. It's like a giant firewall.
Wow, would you look at that? It's almost like a nuclear wave. Now that it's made a nice sizable pit, I think I know the next thing we need to test, which is what happens when we fill this canal.
How does he, dude? He must have grinded so much, because there's 26,000, and he spent like a couple minutes specifically fishing for those particular fish to do the glitch with to get the money. Well, I guess no, he could just click again. Hopefully he has an auto clicker and it'll be somewhat fast, but probably just left it on overnight to do that. That's what I would do. I wouldn't be sitting there. Hell no. But dude, that's like what, 100? What is that overall? Like probably close to $1 billion worth of currency right here, or maybe 100 million.
Now full of literally thousands of nukes. Let's find out.
You think it's gonna die?
Well, I heard one explosion and then the whole game froze.
This is like when you launch TNT in Minecraft, like in a giant sphere.
So far so good. The game is completely frozen. We're just gonna wait this out.
So far so good. The game is completely frozen.
Yes, this is the sound you like to hear, right? Oh, here we go, finally. Ah, there it goes. That's neat. Just preparing for nuclear winter, I see. Ah, a second
There you
volley.
go.
I didn't realize that's how nukes worked. Oh, and another.
This can't be
wow,
good.
Science is crazy. So I guess this is our reality now. Stuck in a perpetual loop of half-finishing explosions. So we're gonna cap it here, so we can sit back in this mushroom cloud and contemplate
it's probably because the ones on the bottom blew up.
Thank Techland again for sponsoring this video. Dying
Light 2
comes out on December 7th, and you can pre-order the game right now using my link below. And to catch up on all the fun, you can pick up Dying Light 1 Platinum Edition right now for 75% off. Use my link in the description below. So I hope you had fun. I know I did, and I'll see you next time.
See you next time, Josh. I just think what happened at the end was that the nukes kept falling down, and since they were so many, they're piled on top of each other, I just kept setting them off, and it kept creating rows like that. But dude, this guy Josh, he tricked me. I thought it was gonna be a whole nuke about like thinking about nukes and how he found a new glitch with like doing the nukes and like moving them out. But no, he just launched wagons into the stratosphere and crashed this game. It's a Josh video, you know. You just expect nothing, and then you expect everything when it just goes up in flames, whatever he decides to do. Dude, I swear, if he did that with manual clicks, I'm going to lose my mind. 260,000 clicks. Please tell me it was an auto clicker, Josh. But either way, dude, what a great video. Reacting to more of it next week. He has more Hydroneer videos. They're always so good. We're going to be checking them all out. But yeah, if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.